Hey, what's up, everyone? Gaming Arts 1 here, and today I'm going to talk briefly about Injustice 3. It's a game that a lot of people are expecting to be released sometime within the next couple of years or so, even though NetherRealm Studios has yet to make an announcement about Injustice 3. But Injustice 2 is way too popular not to have a sequel, and the Injustice series has been popular for like the past decade, almost decade now, and a lot of people have nothing but good things to say about both games, like the storylines, the action, all that stuff. Injustice 2 was one of the best fighting games of the teens decade, and honestly, I do feel that we're going to get an Injustice 3 sometime in the near future. Hopefully, it's going to be by 2025 because, like, a lot of people have been waiting for this game for a while, and you look at if you look at Injustice 1 and then you look at Injustice 2, Injustice 2 came out 4 years after Injustice 1, but back then the series was hot, and like right now, like the series I think is kind of, I wouldn't say it's hot, but it's kind of, it kind of seems like it's on a hiatus right now because NetherRealm Studios has bigger fish to fry with Mortal Kombat 12, which is a game that a lot of people are looking forward to seeing. In fact, I heard rumors that we're more likely to get a Mortal Kombat 12 game before we get an Injustice 3. And with Injustice 3, I do feel like there are things that NetherRealm Studios can do to I guess make the game better overall. They could have more endings opposed to just like two endings. I believe Injustice 2 had two endings, and I do feel that that's one of the things that they can do to make the game better. They can expand upon the roster with more popular DC characters. That's something that a lot of people would love to see. A lot of people had issues with the loot boxes and the glitches that were concerning the loot boxes. People dislike microtransactions in general, but I do feel that NetherRealm Studios will probably include that in Injustice 3 regardless, because just about every video game company nowadays is basically doing that, or every like developer is doing that nowadays because they're trying to make more money. And from a business perspective, you can't blame it, but if you're like a consumer or a gamer or a player, that's something that's going to make you very upset, but it's most likely going to happen, anyways, if and when it does happen. I do feel that the combat system for Injustice 2 was nice, and the gameplay was very fast-paced, and, people think that it was, I wouldn't go on record and say it was a better game than like Mortal Kombat 10 or anything like that, but in terms of I guess in terms of like just fun and all that stuff, like it's up there with Mortal Kombat 10, and I do feel that like the Injustice series is popular because of the names on like DC, like with Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, all of them. They've been popular for decades, and then at the same time, you got like this story that is very intriguing, and I'm not exactly sure how, I guess, the developers plan on following up with Injustice 2, because you look at the end, it seemed like, I guess, like, you had two endings. You had Superman's ending and you had Batman's ending, and I do feel that if there's an Injustice 3, there's going to be at least two endings, and I guess they could have it where the storylines based off of those two particular endings in Injustice 2. I think that's something that a lot of people would really be into, but trying to follow up something like that's going to be really difficult, and it's going to be a little bit more challenging to try and to give consumers and fans something they can stick their teeth into. But yeah, I have no idea when Injustice 3 is going to come out. No one does. NetherRealm Studios at this point probably has no idea when it's going to come out. A lot of people are hoping that it's going to be released by 2025. If we get an announcement regarding its upcoming release in the future sometime in 2023, that would be awesome, but I probably wouldn't hold my breath on that.